Today we're trying something a little different. Are you ready? Okay. What is empathy? On Google it says, empathy is understanding someone else's experience so much that you can imagine having their experience yourself. It is the foundation for kindness and understanding. It helps us in relationships to understand the needs, experiences, and feelings of another person. How do you show empathy? In some places, to start, are become curious about other people you don't know. Empathetic people are people who are curious about those around them, focusing on similarities rather than differences. Put yourself in someone else's shoes. Listen, but also share. In today's world, I feel that we are lacking a lot of the very basic human things, like empathy, compassion, and understanding. So let's clean my home and talk about a few things with facts, and I will also show you a few screenshots of some Google searches. So let's get into today's video. First, I'm definitely starting in my bedroom, but everything else will be pretty easy to follow along. So let's get into it today. Hello friends, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. I hope that you liked today's video. It is going to be a little bit of a different one, so please let me know how you like it. That way I can make more like it. And if you do like it, don't forget to hit the notification so that you can be notified, and subscribe if you're new so that you won't miss any future videos. Alright, so we are going to be talking today about a lot of things, and I will put up some screenshots of some facts. Oh, it's Google, so I Googled the facts, but anywho, I was wanting to talk about a little bit about empathy. Now, the definition of empathy, it is the ability to understand and share feelings of another. It is to understand another person and be able to put yourself in their shoes. Alright, and now we will talk about how do you show empathy? Become curious about people you don't know. Empathetic people are people who are curious about those around them. Focus on the similarities rather than differences. And I really feel like in today's world, we are lacking in a lot of empathy. I always say this, that you don't ever know anybody or their life. How can anybody judge another person without walking in their shoes? So, and I know it's weird for me to say all this with me being on YouTube, but I just wanted to say these things because I feel like it's very important for everyone and everyone around us, in and around our homes, our lives, and on the internet. And there's a lot more things I'd like to discuss. There's a lot of things that I am into and that I like and that I have passions about. One of many is decluttering, keeping a maintained home, and trying to become a minimalist and being as minimal as possible. Now, the next ones are, I definitely love astronomy. So I love science, I love psychology, physics, and I've gotten into quantum physics. And I really love reading about these and the new science articles. And I love understanding psychology. So one of the psychology things that I want to talk about is decluttering mixed with psychology. So let's get into some of these things today. Let's talk about why sometimes our homes are showing our mental states. We are going to start with empathy. Empathy is understanding someone else's experiences so much that you can imagine having their experience yourself. It is the foundation for kindness and understanding. It helps us in relationships to understand the needs and experiences and feelings of another person. It is different from sympathy, as sympathy is merely focused on responding or reacting to the experiences. Empathy takes it one step further to being able to put yourself in the person's shoes. Emotional empathy. As you might gather from its name, emotional empathy refers to the phenomenon of being able to feel the same emotion as the other person. For example, put yourself in someone else's shoes. Instead of walking past a homeless person in the station and simply thinking about how unclean they look, try and get a better idea of their life. This could be anything from bringing them a meal or care package and saying hello to volunteering at a homeless shelter. Either way, immersing yourself in the lives and experiences of others is a great way to increase your empathy. I hope that each one of us, this is a side note, each one of us takes this into consideration each and every day of our lives, because we don't know what other people live through. We may look at them and think they're unclean, they're dirty, they're drug addicts, they're this, they're that. They look like they got pink hair. They have tattoos. They look like they're always upset or angry. But here's the thing, you have no idea what kind of life they've lived. You have no idea what kind of trauma they have been through. You have no idea what kind of day they've had, or if they've lost someone, or if they are suffering or in agony or pain or anything like that. So I think it is very important for us to always remember to be kind to one another, and that also includes ourselves. So please always remember to be kind to yourself as you would another person, because you are a person just like another one outside of your body. We have lived through a lot of things: hurt, heartache, hunger, frustration, fear, just so many. And some of us have experienced so much fear that it changes our mental state forever, and our ability to handle circumstances and situations in a normal, productive, healthy way. Please remember that all of these things can play parts in how somebody becomes who they're going to become. And it's not always as simple as go to therapy or go get help or just change. Some people do not know how to change, and some people need assistance, and some people need to be able to have an understanding of themselves along with other people. In today's world, I come across so many people that I feel that are lacking simple, basic empathy, whether it be on the internet or in person. And I just want to say, let's all gather around and understand and have sympathy and empathy for other people around us. No matter the race, no matter the lifestyle, no matter anything. Let's try to understand and try to pretend we have walked in their shoes. All right, we're moving on to my next point. Of course, I'm no professional, so take this as you will, but this is just with my reading and my studying of psychology and things like that. There are so many different personality traits, and one of them is narcissism. So you can be a narcissist, and there's a lot of people who have narcissistic traits but are not full-blown narcissists. But narcissists lack emotional empathy. One of the main reasons people with NPD are willing to hurt other people to get what they want is that they lack emotional empathy for other human beings. They may appear to care, but that is usually an act. Now, as you know, and I will try to put a screenshot of this up there, I have, and I believe that there is a narcissist that I grew up with as a parent, and that can absolutely have a big toll on you growing up. So And I feel that here's my standpoint from an unprofessional opinion, that these people are born this way or they are made. So this is just my research. You cannot get juice, or you cannot get lemon juice from an apple. They are incapable of empathy. They are incapable of understanding another person's shoes fully. They can act like they do to get a reward, of feeling like a hero or something like that. In my experience, it is because when he would do something good, it was to make himself feel good. So I want to say that because there are millions, or what is the statistics? They say there are 1 in every 100 people are narcissists. That's what they think. So they say roughly 1 in every 100 could be classified as a psychopath or a narcissist. That is a large part of our population. So I don't think that everybody is a psychopath or a narcissist. There are just people who are very self-centered. That is just my opinion. But also I feel like in today's world we are just lacking basic understanding of other people and what they go through. Now, I also want to get on to another point of psychology that I'm getting into because I really enjoy psychology, is when you are depressed, you tend to hold on to clutter. When you are battling a lot of things, here, let me read this real quick. Clutter can cause anxiety because it can be overwhelming, distracting, and make you feel like you're never on top of things. Feeling overwhelmed. Clutter can feel like an endless task to organize. Distractions. Clutter can compete for your attention, making it hard to focus. Time waster. Clutter can make it hard to find what you're looking for, which can waste time. Guilty feelings. Clutter can make you feel bad about yourself, like you're not organized. Decreased productivity. Clutter can make it hard to think clearly and be creative. Physical changes. Clutter can lead to a constant low-grade fight, flight, or fight response, which, if you know, that is definitely me. Response, which can impact your body. Sleep problems. Sleeping in a cluttered room can make it hard to fall asleep well. Okay. Hard to fall asleep and stay asleep. Negative self-perception. Clutter can negatively impact your self-perception. An organized space can help you feel more calm and in control and can improve your productivity and focus. Clutter can negatively impact mental health in many ways, including stress levels by bombarding the mind with too much stimuli, signaling to the brain that work is complete, causing feelings of guilt, anxiety, and frustration, elevating cortisol levels, a stress hormone, triggering a chronic low-grade fight or flight response. Decluttering can help improve mental health, increasing self-worth, creating healthy habits, boosting productivity, improving sleep, boosting mood, promoting relaxation, clearing up relationship conflicts. Here are some tips for decluttering. Start small and tackle one space each. Ask a friend or family member for help. Begin cleaning with a positive mind. Shift your focus from perfectionism to simply fulfilling the action. Okay, now we are moving to my next point. Hi. I love you. I love you. What is the psychological root of clutter? Behavioral psychological. Clutter caused by depression, attention deficit disorder, low self-esteem, or lack of personal boundaries. Stress, increased cortisol levels. The most obvious psychological effect of clutter is stress. Clutter can have many psychological causes, including emotional attachment. People may find it difficult to part with items because they are associated with the memories of family, past events, or other life phases. Anxiety. People may cling to things as a response to anxiety and about loss, financial instability, or body image. Guilt. People may feel guilty about the clutter in their homes, which can add to the emotional burden. Stress. Clutter can be a source of stress and can increase the stress hormone cortisol. Negative emotions. Clutter can increase negative emotions, life confusion, irritability, frustration, and depression. I honestly feel like keeping a clutter-free home and also cleaning and keeping a clean home is imperative for mental health in a lot of ways. Now, I also feel that all of this kind of goes hand in hand. A lot of people can criticize other people and be mean and not understanding of another person's mental state and not understand. So let's all have empathy for everyone who struggles with clutter and who struggles with depression and anxiety or loss or all the things that can make clutter, decluttering, or cleaning difficult. Sometimes it's a matter of not being taught. Sometimes it's a matter of a mental state. And you don't know what somebody has been through in their life to make it difficult for them to be able to declutter, clean, or understand or organize things to a degree. So I myself struggled with clutter and cleaning and things for many, many years until I realized how it was affecting my mental state and my ability to be able to parent, because I was spending more time cleaning and more time trying to just pick up a mess, and I could never actually get any deep cleaning done to where it felt clean. I was always picking up clutter. Now, don't get me wrong, we still have clutter. We have 4 kids. We are a family of 6. So there are days and there are times when there is clutter and there is things, but I try to keep everything down to as minimum as possible. So never mind my shorts, please do not look. So I did not realize that they were so see-through. You know, when you start YouTube, a whole lot of things come up. You don't realize that you wear weird stuff all the time. So anyway, and you don't realize how fat you've gotten over the years. But anyway, my point is, let's be nice to each other. On a psychological level, let's always try to understand one another, please. And also, if you want me to throw in some science facts, let me know, because I definitely love science. I feel like, let me touch on a point and you guys let me know if it's something you'd like to see in another video. What is science? Science is a systematic way of learning about the natural world and how it works through observation and experimentation. That's what science is. Goal. Science seeks to understand the natural world and how it works and how it came to be. Method. Science uses a systematic methodology based on evidence, including objective observation and measurement and data. Okay. That's one reason why I love science. They can have theories and find ways to test theories and prove them right. That's how we know how everything works in the world. We can look at the stars and know that they are not just lights in the sky, that they are actual balls of gas in the sky that are suspended in unbelievable imaginal space that goes on forever as far as we know. So science is amazing. Now, A science is the pursuit and application of knowledge and understanding of the natural and social world following a systematic methodology based on evidence. Scientific methodology includes the following: objective observation, measurement, and data, possibly although not necessarily using mathematics to do a tool. Modern science is typically divided into three major branches that consists of the natural science, biology, chemistry, physics, and astronomy, and earth science, which study nature in the broadest sense, the social science and psychology. I can't speak anymore. Economics, history, which studies people and societies, and the formal. All right, here's one of the ones that I like from science is astronomy. Astronomy is the study of everything in the universe beyond Earth's atmosphere. That includes objects we can see with our naked eyes, like the sun, the moon, and the planets and the stars. It also includes objects we can only see with telescopes with other instruments, like faraway galaxies and tiny particles. Psychology is a study of the mind and behavioral, which I like psychology. According to the American Psychological Association, it is the study of the mind and how it works and how it affects behavior. Today we are going in and finishing up the laundry and vacuuming the living room and just a few things that I never got to yesterday. So let's tackle all those things. And as you can see, or can you see? Let me go to the side. Voila! It's a load of laundry. So I better get to tackling it because this is going to take me a little bit.
My mind's accelerating when I'm thinking about the good times that we had. My friend said you were overrated. I always told them they couldn't understand the things you did to me. You showed me what it's like to fall in love. Only you could set me free. I didn't think that I could ever get enough. You know it can be frustrating that it couldn't be the two of us, and it kinda feels like wasting something that was good right from the start. Let me tell you that I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold. I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold. Baby, let me hold you, hold you, hold. I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold. Your eyes intoxicating. There's something about the way you looked at me, and it's hard to explain it, but thinking about you makes me crazy. All the things you did.
I paused doing all of the laundry so that I can say that it's important to me to have good quality content for you guys. So please let me know if there are things that I am not doing well, maybe the camera views or something. I try to make it my content to what I would like to see because I like to watch cleaning content, but I'm still learning, and I want to know all the things that there are to know. And I'm not like, now look, I used to be like a professional house cleaner. It's been years, so I'm just a stay-at-home mom now. But you know, if there are more cleaning things that you'd like for me, more tips or things like that, that would be something I could probably do as well. So let me know. This will probably be closer to the end, so if you are still with me, thank you. I appreciate it so much. It helps out my channel so much for you to watch all the way to the end, and then comment or like or share would be really good too. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here and taking time out of your day to spend with me and my home, and I hope that I am giving you guys as much as you guys give me. So, because you guys give me so much motivation and so much drive and so much satisfaction, like accomplishment. That's the word I'm looking for. I feel accomplished, and never before in my life have I ever felt accomplished. So thank you, and I hope that I can bring something to you guys. This video, I'm wanting to talk about more serious things. So I am trying something new with this video. So I hope that you guys like it, and let me know, because there's a lot of things that I enjoy and that I like. There's a lot, and one of them being science. I don't really like Shakespeare, but I have the quote, "To thy own self be true." You know, there's just a lot. I love science, I love astronomy, I love physics. So, and I also love psychology and oh my god, I have brain farts all the time. But I also really love oh my gosh, let me put a pause. I thought of the word as soon as I was done. Okay, philosophy. My brain farts on simple words like home office, okay? So, yeah, philosophy, physics, astronomy, I love it all. So if maybe I could, if you guys want me to talk about some of those, bring in some facts, because I can look up some facts and show you some like screenshots and stuff. Hi. Okay. All right, anyway, I will see you at the end, and let's finish some laundry and get to vacuuming, and we're done. All right, bye. We are almost done, so I am finishing up some laundry, and I am going to be tackling the living room a little bit, vacuuming, and then I wanted to clean out my vacuum because I happened to look underneath it and there are just wads of hair and all that. So I know that this is maybe a little bit different than my typical just cleaning content and decluttering and all that, but I just wanted to put in a little bit of psychology and a little bit of science in it because those are my passions. And the more you know, the more you know. The more you learn, the more you know. So I believe it is very important to have knowledge and to want to get knowledge and to learn as much as possible. I was in here putting up clothes for the boys, their bedroom.
Mom, my feet is wet.
Uh-oh. They'll dry, baby.
I need to take a bath. See?
Oh, my goodness, you're so dirty.
Huh?
You're so dirty. You need a bath.
Okay.
Okay, just 1 second. I'm coming. So I also realized they have shoes that are too small, so I'm going ahead and getting rid of that. And I was putting their clothes away, and then I realized Jackson has so much clothes, and not saying anything, he is the messiest of all of my kids. And I walk in there, I should have found it, but I didn't. There was just clothes all over the ground. He has so many shirts and stuff, so I decided I was going to go through the ones that he doesn't wear that often, and we're getting rid of those. that's just taking up clutter and more stuff. So, and then the younger one, we're getting rid of the shoes that don't fit him anymore. Some of them are just really worn. So anyway, there's a whole bag of stuff that I just came in here to do laundry, and I was like, all this has got to go. So yeah. Always decluttering, always, never ending. We're already in Lana's closet. I don't know if you remember the containers of things that I haven't been able to just let go of yet. Let's go ahead and declutter those two. It's hard. It's very hard for me. But let's go ahead. So speaking of mental burdens and always holding on to clutter, there was just a couple of things that I have been holding on to that container. There's always a container up in the closet for things that I'm not always 100% sure of if the kids are going to ask for. So I will put them up there for a while, and if they don't ask for them, then we declutter them. But the things that I ended up decluttering this time were things that I was holding on to because I liked, I guess. So and then I ended up going ahead and decluttering most of them, but there was a couple things like that unicorn that we got when she was not even born yet that I just can't seem to get rid of myself. So that's just kind of one of those things. It's more of an emotional attachment, and I have to give myself a little bit more time to decide whether if I can get rid of it or not yet. But so we're moving on to cleaning my vacuum really quick. But as you can see, it is very, very dirty. It very much so needed to be cleaned out. So we are tackling that. I wanted to give you a quick science fact, okay? So in science, we know that we are on Earth and blah, 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 and we're in a system, and then we have the universe and all that stuff. So I also I've been reading more into quantum physics, quantum mechanics, and I've been really liking that. So there is one thing that has really caught my eye lately, and I love reading more and more about it, and that is entanglement. So there are particles that can be entangled, and let me make sure I get the facts straight real quick. So the actual scientific word for this is quantum entanglement. It's a relatively new. In the simplest terms, quantum entanglement means the aspects of one particle of an entangled pair depends on aspects of the other particle, no matter how far apart they are or what lies between them. Throughout the entire universe, there are two particles that are entangled no matter how far apart, no matter what's in between them, they are entangled. So if you affect one particle, the other particle that's entangled with it is instantly affected. Instantly. There are articles of how they figured this out and how they measured it and all that. So if you want to look into that, be my guest. But that is just one of my favorite things right now. And if you think about it, we are all stardust. We are all particles. We are all atoms. We are all that way. We are all the same inside. And we got rid of almost everything that she does not like or wear that is too small. I got her some shoes, and Kellen here got some new shoes, and we decluttered all of his other shoes. So let me go show you what's left in her closet before we put in. Okay, so this is pajamas that she really doesn't wear, but I just don't have the heart to get rid of. These are more warmer clothes. These are the shirts she really likes to wear. These are the clothes that she sometimes wears. These are jackets. This is a dress she will not wear. So this is what we have before we go and put in her new clothes. So let's grab a few hangers. I think I only got her maybe 3 outfits, maybe 4. Yeah. She picked out this herself, so that was pretty interesting. Alright, now we're closing down for the night. Good night, everyone. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Blessed in all the ways. And I will see you next time. And my camera's gone blank. Okay, bye.